Hey there, this is Zero. Welcome to another episode of my Best of Loathing Let's Play series. Let's have some fun. And he's poisoned. We won that easy. You really run the table on that ghost. We gain some XP. Nice. And what's left here? This is both the biggest and dumbest poster you've ever seen. Yeah, I cannot see the heart in this one, to be honest. There's a trapdoor in the ceiling over here. Too bad you aren't like 11 feet tall. Okay, trapdoor. Interesting. Can we... The balls are still now. Let's grab one. Okay, you grabbed the most appealing ball. You got an item. Tree ball. Let's see the tree ball. The red paint on the outside of this billiard ball reacts with human blood in a way that doctors will eventually discover is extremely harmful, but which for now is blissfully refreshing. This item goes in your offhand. We regenerate 3 HP per round of combat. And we gain plus 10 maximum HP. What's in my offhand right now? Maybe I just equip this tree ball. I think it was one of those things. So this doesn't seem so bad. Can we take another billiard cue and maybe make those long legs to get to the trapdoor? No, apparently not. So, and this room is finished. Then let's check Mrs. Gunn's rooms. This door is locked and no earthly force can open it. Well, maybe a whole team of horses, but good luck getting them up the elevator. Then let's just knock. Knock knock. Yes, who is it? Mrs. Gunn? I'm Hoss McCree. Are you with the ghost extermination people? Yes, ma'am. Florence Cunningham. Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services. Hoss is my assistant. I'm your what? Who is the county license ghost hunter here? Me or you? Okay, fine. I guess. Have you been able to exterminate all of the ghosts? I still feel haunted. 5 of them left, according to the scanner. We are still working on it, ma'am. Don't worry, you can count on us. Alright, please let me know when you've finished. Will do, ma'am. Okay. Then let's get down to the elevator. Before I forgot that we found a glass eye for that nice ghost lady in here. Let's talk to her. Hello again, dear. Were you able to find me a new eye? Yes, kind of. How kind. Thank you very much. She takes the glass eye from you and puts it in. Where up on it falls through her and onto the floor. She tuts as she picks it up. Oh dear, it's a little too physical. Yeah, I wasn't certain that this would work. Don't worry, this is easily fixed. Do you have a hammer I can borrow? A hammer? No, sorry. That's alright, dear. Just let me know if you find one. Okay. I guess she wants to destroy the glass eye, so the glass eye becomes a ghost too and she can fit it in. No, go to the 3rd floor now. And we have a music room left and a kids room. I think the kids room is the most scariest one, so let's go in the music room. On the left is not a ghost. Here's a shelf, a musty, decaying pile of old music books. Let's face them. Almost all of the books are dry, rotted and moth-eaten and fall apart at a touch. You do find a copy of Dueling Banjos in reasonable shape though. You got an item. Dueling Banjos. This is a book of sheet music for the classic song Dueling Banjos. There's a library core number written on the spine. Okay, nothing to do with it now. There's some sheet music on this on the piano. Ooh, what is this ghost doing? Is he fencing or raving? Is he a wizard? Seems like a Harry Potter spell move. No, not really, but at least then. No, he's what's they called? The guys with the chopsticks who orchestrate an orchestra. Anyway, there's some sheet music on the piano. Let's grab it. Weird, it's blank. You got an item, blank sheet music. Oh, we can play on this piano. Play dueling banjos. I can't play dueling banjos by myself. I don't have enough arms. Florence? Sorry, I only play the bagpipe and not very well. If it's a bagpipe, how do you know? How about you, Alice? No thanks, I'm busy. Doing what? Drinking while not playing the piano. You guys are no fun. Ah, dang it, we can't play. This is a basson, and you know what they say. It makes an S out of N and what? Boo. Ah, game got me again. And what's this dude? This woman, what's with this lady? This woman doesn't seem to be interested in anything other than cranking that hurdy-gurdy. Let's disconnect the crank. You deftly disconnect the crank from the hurdy-gurdy without alerting the woman's attention, but it turns out you needn't have bothered. She continues to turn the crank, blank-eyed, even with nothing attached. You grab the end of the crank and pull her very slowly to the gift shop, where you find a big crawler to plug her into. Problem solved? Okay, we are in the visitor center now. Interesting. She seems just as happy here as she was before. It must be nice to have a calling. There's nobody here to validate you, parking or otherwise. Oh, that's a shame. I need to be validated. What's this then? You don't know what this machine does, but you do know you don't know to operate it. The sign on this machine says, Genuine Gunmanor Survivor Tokens. Make your wishes come true, just 50 meat. Do as it says. Then let's get rid of 50 meat. The machine trades you a brass token for your meat. You got an item, Gunmanor Souvenir Token. Let's buy another one. No, 2 is enough. Maybe we can... Okay, this is the visitor center. Having greeted you, he now stands perfectly silent. And what's with this dude? Oh, it's you, my hero and savior. Yeah, not happy with his job. It's the info desk. Ask for some info, maybe about some rocks. Oh, hi, thanks again for freeing me from that book. You still kind of have marks where the engravings press into your face. I'm hoping they fade with time, but if no, I can always quiz myself while shaving. So what do you do here? I provide information. Want some? Sure. Great, that's what I'm here for. What would you like to know? What can you tell me about... Let's go with rocks. Great, I know a ton of stuff about rocks now, specifically ingenious rocks and granite in particular. Did you know hitting something with a rock was the very first human invention and the second was swearing? Cool, tell me another one. Sure, how about this? Some of the most interesting rocks in the world can be found near the 4 magnetic poles. Nice, tell me another one. Sure, how about this? Granite is frequently used as a building material due to its strength and pleasant grey color. Okay, enough rock facts. I did know. Maybe we get a skill if we continue. Tell me another one. How about this? Ingenious rocks are formed when magma cools in solid... I will just skip through them. Okay, yeah, okay. Interesting. What? The upper section of the Earth crust is made of 94% ingenious rock and 1% marzipan? Well, what you know, tell me. Okay, skipping through them. I want that skill, if it gives us. What is this? No, you can pause this maybe. I will not read that many. Fake. How many are there? I just want a skill. Oh, he's full of information. Or is this just repeating? No. There's no skill, there's just a spare. Ask for some other info. Sure. What about Mrs. Gunn? Her full name is Teresa Olivia Gunn, but informally she goes by Terry. She was born in 1847 to Reginald and Priscilla Gunn. Her mother was a mathematician and founding member of the Western Society of Mathematics in 1870, and her father was a catapult operator in the unpleasant disagreement of 1862. She invented a gun in 1869 at the age of 22. There's a photograph of her on the wall. They are accepting a prestigious inventing award. She married her husband Dan 20 years ago in 1875 and they had 3 daughters. Interesting. Other than that, there's not a lot to know about her. She's a very private person. Especially after she gave the house to the Historical Foundation and locked herself in her room for 4 years. Anything you'd like to know about? Yeah. Great, that's when... yeah. Gun Manor. Isn't it amazing? Mrs. Gunn had it built in the mid to late 70s when she and her husband decided to start a family. It was finished in 1877. It has 8 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Ooh, that's not good. A ratio of bedrooms to bathrooms. Plus a whole host of modern conveniences like electric lights, a coal-fired boiler, and a bowling alley. My personal favorite room is the library, but I guess you knew that one already. Mrs. Gunn donated the house to the Historical Society in 1891 with the provision that we keep the place properly maintained and send meals up to her room in the kitchen. Dump waiter. Okay, she's actually never come out of her room since then, although she still communicates via telephone or the house intercom sometimes. And if, yeah, one Mrs. Gunn's family. Alright. Well, let's see. She's married then. Staple remover. That's a nice last name. Staple remover in 1875. He was the inventor of the staple remover. Did you know that? They'd met at Inventors Convention 3 years previously. Yeah, it's inventors, not investors. Then decided to take her last name because he had wanted to call his invention Office Chompers. And he was always a little annoyed that people called it after him instead. They had 3 daughters named Dorothy, Blanche and Rose. That's nice. Unfortunately, Dan vanished mysteriously in 1889, shortly after Rose was born. Nobody knows what happened to him, although it's generally assumed that he was killed by bandits while he was on the road for gun industry's business, and then all 3 of the girls went missing the year after. They went to summer camp and were just never heard from again. No ransom note or anything. Mrs. Gunn was never the same after that. Naturally, she started blaming it on ghosts, though as far as I know, there's been no ghost activity here until just the other day. Okay. Some nice info there, but that's enough info. Unfortunately, there's nobody here to sell you a snack right now, but we can get a photo. Thanks again for your help. What an ordeal. No problem. How's the itching? More or less better, I mean. Hygiene is what it is in this day and age, you know? You're not. Would you like a souvenir photograph? It's only 200 meat. Of course, yeah, let's take one. I'm not that good with money in this game, or in real life. Wait a second, this is a photograph of the house. Yep, an official Gun Manor souvenir photo. Why'd you take a picture of me then? Oh, that's just for our records. Oh, okay. Then let's walk away and see an all pricey new photograph. This is a souvenir photograph of Gun Manor. Looking at it reminds you of the time you visited Gun Manor and bought a photograph of it. Yeah? You're not a thief, so you're gonna have to wait until there's someone you can pay before you get any of this candy. And souvenirs. The guy from the bar cart is leaning heavily against a display of shot glasses with different names etched onto them. A sign on the display reads, "Personalized shot glasses, 600 meat." The guy picks up a bottle stash behind the displays and fills a shot glass labeled Jim. Is that your name? Jim? Sure. The guy squints at the shot glass. Sure, he knocks back the shot and tosses the glass over his shoulder before picking up and filling another one. Now it's Festus. Oh, that's pricey. No, let's leave. We need to go to that shop in the south and buy that book with the foraging skill, so we need to be a bit careful with our money. Okay, we can... Okay, this is just where the carriages are. Maybe there's something useful in this cabinet. Open it and see. There is something useful. We got nearly empty herbicide can and handful of nails. Now, what are they doing? The nails. Time was these would be breads, but nowadays man does not live by bread alone. Nearly empty herbicide can. This can says it will instantly kill all plants, but it feels like there's only one plant's worth of deadly chemicals left in it. Maybe this will come in handy. Hey, somebody left a book on the seat of this one. Ooh, another issue of the modern snake oiler. Let's read it. Yeah, we are gonna... The text is known. We will learn Big Spleen. Then you sneeze so hard that the magazine is blown completely to bits. Gesundheit. Oh, they had their own custom stage coaches. Hey, there's something on the floor of this coach. Oh, nice, we found the hammer for that ghost lady. Yeah, nice coaches indeed. A pile of loose swords. We can build something. Oh no, it's another boo sign. Now it comes, don't get scared. Oh my god. Various boring tools like drills and awls. Tools for boring. Ah, yeah. Got that joke at least. It's a Lathi. It's a left. Hey, maybe you can make that billiards cue less wobbly. Let's give it a shot. You Lathi, rinse and repeat until the cue is fixed. You got an item. Balance billiard cue. Now, what does this do? This billiard cue has been leveled into shape. +3 moxie and the same amount of damage. Okay. Now only the guy with a cigar left. There's a guy slouching around in here smoking a cigarette. Ah yeah. Hey, sup, do you work here? Are you a parking attendant or something? Yeah, I guess I validate people's parking in that. Can you? I'm on a break. Oh. Well, really everyone's on a break, kinda. What do you mean? A whole bunch of ghosts showed up in the ghost carriages. All of a sudden, everyone's either hiding or kidnapped. I got here in a ghost carriage. Oh man, did I die somewhere and not notice? Am I a ghost? The guy jabs your forehead with one finger. Ow. Nope. Let's convince him to get back to work. Okay, well, you should probably get back to work now. Yeah? Why is that? Cause I'm gonna rescue all the other employees, and if they come back and catch you slacking off, they will be ticked. Oh jeez. Okay, fine. Just let me finish the smoke before you go getting all heroic. Alright. Okay, now he's back. It's a pair of old hedge clippers. Is this a weapon or do we need to do something else? It's a weapon. Yeah, Uncle used to refer to these things as shrub skizzers. The ones look like a pretty effective tetanus delivery device though. Okay. Then let's get back into the house. I kinda missed the entrance there. So this must be the entrance. And to the second floor it is. We now got the hammer. So now we can, the ghost can hammer on that eye. Or we can. Let's talk to her. Hello again, were you able to find a hammer? Yeah, here you go. That will do nicely, thank you. She takes the hammer, places a glass eye on her desk and smashes it with a precise crack. Ah, perfect. She gives you back the hammer and plucks the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered fragments. After blowing the dust off it, she tucks it into her eye socket. That fits much better. And now she has her eye. Does it work? Well, now that you mention it, no, I can't actually see with it. Is it the ghost of a glass eye? It is the ghost of a glass eye, after all. Oh dear, this won't do at all. What a shame. You know, I don't really understand why your eye is still missing. What do you mean? Well, I always assumed when someone loses an arm or something, it just sticks around as an arm ghost. That's why people say they can feel it itching sometimes, cause you still got an arm there, but it's a ghost. It's even called phantom limb syndrome. So logically, if the rest of you becomes a ghost after that, it would hook right back up. But then where did my eye go? Maybe it got pushed back inside your head? The ghost thinks about this for a second, then shakes her head. No, that seems... Wait, what? I do think I felt something just then. She shakes her head again. My goodness gracious. Keep going. It's like one of those puzzles where you try to get a marble in the hole. She bends her head forward and continues shaking it. You can almost hear a faint rattling sound and then plop. She straightens back up, blinking with two eyes. You did it! Well, ILB, thank you so much, dear. I never would have thought of that. No problem. Have a nice time in heaven, or whatever. The ghost gives you a friendly wave and fades out of sight. Well, that's 10 then. At least we helped one ghost. So, let's kill the others. So, this is the end of this episode. I stream these sessions live on Twitch and then upload them here bit by bit as shorter episodes with better quality. So yeah, maybe check out my Twitch if you want a more personal experience and tell me what to do, or simply see everything at once. Anyway, thanks for watching and auf Wiedersehen.